Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
This is our rat, SpongeBob, who is a female. Okay, so first we're going to look at the esophagus right here. Okay, the esophagus, and that is inferior to the bottom of the jaw and can be found entering the stomach right here. The esophagus is a medium-sized tube that allows the food to travel from the mouth to the stomach. The stomach is inferior to the esophagus and its diaphragm, and it's also slightly lateral to the left of SpongeBob's sagittal section. The stomach is like an oval pouch, and it digests and stores and also physically breaks down the food that SpongeBob has digested. And then from the stomach we travel to the spleen, which is right here, the banana shaped. It's very dark. And the spleen is within the digestive system, but it's also associated with the circulatory system, and it helps to get rid of the blood cells and blood storage. And so therefore it helps the immune system of the rat or person to function. And then if you move medial and lateral to the right, you will see the liver, which is right here. And Gertrude's liver helps produce bile to help digest the fat. The liver also changes waste into less harmful matter, and there are 4 different lobes to the liver. And if we move inferior to the liver, in the middle of the body, we will find the pancreas. And then the pancreas is brown and small and flat, and it's a gland that helps the digestive enzymes to travel into the intestines here. And insulin's also released, and that helps regulate the rat's glucose metabolism. So now the small intestine, which would be here, is located lateral to the left of SpongeBob's body, and it is tubed shaped, as you can see. The small intestine receives the rat's partially digested food from the stomach, and also near the ventral and lateral to the left of SpongeBob is the mesentery, which is like this part here. You can see, and it easily tears here, this part. The mesentery, which is a thin web-like substance, is found between the coiled small intestine, and it helps hold it all together. To the lateral right and slightly superior to the small intestine is the large intestine. And the large intestine is large and slightly green tube that is also known as the colon. And the small intestine moves food to the large intestine in its final stages of digestion, where water is absorbed then and bacteria helps to digest SpongeBob's food. One of the 5 parts of the largest intestine is the cecum, which is directly inferior to the large intestine overall, which will be, and this is the cecum. So, the cecum is a large sac that appears very flat, and it is a dead end pouch. It acts similar to an appendix in a human, and the last part of the digestive system is the rectum, which is inferior to all the other digestive organs in SpongeBob's body. So the rectum is a little hard to see because the rat is pregnant, but if you look right here is the rectum. And the rectum is a short part of the large intestine that leads to the anus, and it holds the rat's feces before they are released from the body. And that is the digestive system.
First off, for the excretory system, we have the 2 kidneys that are bean-shaped, and they're lateral to the spine, and they extract waste from blood, balance body fluids, and form urine. Then we have the renal artery that is medial to the kidney, and they're like round tubes that deliver blood to different areas of the kidney. The adrenal gland is superior to the kidneys and is triangular shaped and produces hormones. The ureter is inferior to the bladder. The urethra is part of a tube allowing urine to leave the body. It collects and stores urine until when it is ready. The urinary bladder is triangular shaped and hollow and located in the lower abdomen. Bladder walls relax and expand to store urine and contract and flatten to empty urine through the urethra. The ovaries are ductless and produce female reproductive cells. The horns of the uterus are at the end of each end of the uterus, provide a place where the ligament of the uterus can attach. The vagina is a muscular passage that connects the uterus to the outside of the body and allow for sex and a baby to pop out. Boom.
First, we're going to start with the biceps brachii. It is located on the anterior surface of the humerus. It is used when the rat flexes its lower arm. Next to the biceps brachii is the triceps brachii, which is located on the sides and the back of the upper arm. It is used when the rats extend its lower arm. Superior to the triceps brachii is the spinal trapezius. The spinal trapezius is located across the thoracic region of the rat. It moves the scapula up and backward. Posterior to the spinal trapezius is the latissimus dorsi. The latissimus dorsi moves the humerus. Next is biceps femoris, which is located on the side of the thigh, which is separated into two sections. It is used when the rat flexes the lower arm. Now onto the gastrocnemius. The gastrocnemius is located on the sides of the abdomen. It attaches the heel of the Achilles tendon, which allows you to extend your foot. The absternal oblique is located on the sides of the abdomen. This allows the body wall to flex. Next is the gluteus maximus. It is located on the lower back towards the rear. It helps to extend the thigh at the hip. Pectoralis major minor is located at the chest area. This helps draw the arms forward.